Words. You have a right to be represented by an attorney. I'm appointing the public defender in every case unless otherwise stated. If you can afford your own attorney, let me know. You will not get the public defender. Once you fill out the paperwork and I appoint a public defender, you have to pay a fee for the public defender. It's about $50. You have a right to know what you're charged with. I'll read your charges to you. There's paperwork involved with your charges. I'll pass them on to Mr. Kennedy, who will then pass them on to you. You have a right to a fair and reasonable bond. I take many factors into account before I make a ruling on your bond. Most of all, I give you an opportunity to be heard in terms of your bond. We have no desire to keep you in here unless by your record and your conduct you have earned it. You have an obligation to protect the life and limb of everyone, including you, and we will act accordingly. We got a paperwork posted there. When you come forward, you can help me a lot if you tell me your name, which city you live in, and how long. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to call the names, and we got some private counsels. Let's see what we can do to expedite their business. Got my pen right here. Who's first coming up? Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you. Tell me your name and who's your client.
I am Kevin Reynolds. I am representing Kelly Nelson.
Miss Nelson, read that little paperwork there for me.
Kelly Nelson, Grant, Florida, my whole life.
How long much is that? 18 years?
30.
Oh, I didn't know unless you tell me, ma'am. What can we do to help you today, counsel?
Judge, Ms. Nelson has been arrested on 3 counts. Methamphetamine with possession to sell or deliver, possession of methamphetamine, and use or possession of drug paraphernalia.
You reach any agreement with the state?
We have not. One of the things that I would like to argue is that there is no probable cause on count 1, the possession with intent to deliver. The police searched the storage unit while Ms. Nelson was not there. She was actually in custody here in the Brevard County Jail. They're simply basing this on the fact that, or it would appear that there were 3 separate parcels of the alleged drug, and I would argue that that in and of itself is not sufficient to establish probable cause for the intent to sell or deliver.
What says the state?
Because I believe it's the basis is the packaging and quantity of the drug, the basis for their possession with intent.
Who you live with, madam?
My mom.
Kelly Nelson, we look at your record. Drug paraphernalia, trafficking in oxycodone, cannabis, distribute oxycodone, disorderly conduct, possession of oxycodone. Additional charges, defendant in Brevard County Jail since 5/25, trafficking heroin.
And Judge, I would offer that the state has not filed charges formally on the crimes that she's currently in custody for.
Wait on the lab report, Judge.
Pardon me?
Just waiting on the lab report for the weight.
And you're saying there's no probable cause for count 1, counsel?
With regard to the count 1, the element
We're
of...
getting our computer going here. Give me some factual basis for count 1, counsel, for the affidavit. What does the affidavit say?
Judge, basically it was indicating that the storage unit was searched and...
Storage unit being where?
Palm Bay Road, Palm Bay.
Uh-huh.
3 bags.
And it's in her name?
It is.
All right.
3 baggies were found, which totaled a quantity of 9.5 grams of methamphetamine. She is alleged here that she's the sole person who has access to the unit, and no one has access to the unit since her arrest. And that's the basis for the 923.
Judge, again, I would just argue that simply because the alleged drugs are being separated into three separate parcels, it's not insufficient in and of itself to establish that there was an intent to sell or deliver those substances.
I find it probable cause to hold her in count 1. I find it probable cause in count 2. I find it probable cause in count 3. She's got a terrible record, all of the same type. You getting any help, ma'am? Have you ever sought any help? All right. Count 1, I'm going to reduce the bond to $2,500, which is probably below the schedule.
Yes, sir.
Stay with that for $15,000.
Thank you. Count 2, the bond will be $1,500. Count 3, the bond will be $250.
Thank
You got a problem, you need to get some help.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I can point your attention to the last paragraph. The state would ask for electronic money entering device, GPS on her, if she were to bond out.
I will grant that.
Thank you.
I've reduced your bond, but you got to keep an eye on you.
Yes, sir.
You're messing with the wrong crowd.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'll grant that. At her cost.
Judge, is that to be fitted before release?
Yes,
Thank
must be fitted before release.
What's that?
Probable cause in each and every count will set the bond and she will retain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Next matter,
Mr. Wolverton, and he's here on
give me a number in the
number
docket.
13, Gurley Chalk.
Yes, sir, let's hear you.
Deputy Hunter Steve Wolverton, I'm here for Chief of Gurley Chalk. We're not going to argue probable cause at this time. I've reached an agreement with the state as to bond. With the court's permission, we'd ask the bond be set by stipulation as to count 1 at $2,000, count 2 at $3,000, and count 3 at $15,000.
Gotta stay away from Cassandra DP. Is that what it is? DP-ator?
Judge, the alleged victim in this case is one Mr. Martin.
Yes, I got it. Robert Allen Martin. Stay away from Robert Allen. How about his witness?
We don't even know who that is, Judge, so we have no problem staying away from her.
Stay away from Mr. Martin. Don't have anything to do with him. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Which city you live in? Read that paper there for me.
My name is Kika Michelle Gurley Chalk. I'm from Rockledge. 40 years. I've been here 40 years.
40 years?
40.
What type of work you do?
I work for Bright House. I'm a customer call search.
Did somebody just buy them out?
Yes, we just merged with Charter and Time Warner.
State would ask also for no contact with a Cassandra DePeister.
Yeah, we already said that.
No return to that location. Location of defense.
Robert is your ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
Don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with him. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Complete stay away. And stay away from Cassandra also.
I don't even know who that is, but okay. Yes, sir.
You're getting a violent record. Not going to help you. You got battery in 04, Nalpras, you got assault in 05. You got to watch out. You understand that? You look like a very bright and nice lady. You don't want to get this on your record. These things don't go away. They stay on your record forever. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Anything else, counsel? Probable cause to hold on each and every count. The bond is agreed by the parties and will retain.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing
Have a
further.
good day.
Can we have the amount of the bonds that were agreed to, please, on the
Let
record?
me go over it for you, number 31. Or why don't you repeat them for her, counsel?
Count 1, criminal mischief, 2,000. Count 2, ag assault, 3,000. Count 3, burglary, 15,000.
Thank
Total
you.
total is 20,000.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now and then I might call upon you to give me a factual basis because it takes me a while to get on the computer. Let's start with Demont Taylor, number 4 on the docket.
Justice Roush is here for that as well.
They got a fugitive warrant, sir. They want you back in Missouri. You're going to go back freely and voluntarily?
He's Actually,
has been recalled by the court. Please release the subject on our charge. We will not. Let's hear you, counsel. Let's hear you, madam.
I'm in the receipt of a fax from Missouri. The warrant has been recalled, and they will no longer extradite. And asking the court to dismiss the fugitive matter and release him. There are no local charges.
I'm looking at this fax here. It says at the top, St. Louis County, sent by Demond Taylor. Is that true? This fax is sent by Demond Taylor.
so that's the defendant, Your Honor.
That's the defendant.
I know, but he's the one who sent the fax to release him.
No, Your Honor.
Oh, who sent it?
It was sent from
know, I'm just
Detective Vienna.
Okay, and not the defendant didn't send you a fax to release him, did he?
No.
Oh, okay. You would know if he did that, would you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Just
Can have it too early.
in an abundance of caution, then we're gonna release the defendant.
Thank you.
On this matter, you're released. Which city you live in?
St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yes. I was on a cruise,
You were on a cruise. Where you went?
Bahamas.
You had a good time?
Yeah, until I got back.
You're lucky they didn't arrest you before. Then it would have been real worse. It would have been worse.
Yeah.
That's your first trip to the Bahamas?
Yep.
You like it?
Yep.
All right, now you can start all over again. Now to put this behind you and go back again, right?
Right.
Good luck to you. You got family?
Yep.
They know you here?
Yep.
So when you going back to Missouri?
As soon as I get out of here.
All right. We're going to let you out of here then. Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Okay, that takes care of that. The next matter then will be Bueller, Femina Douglas Bueller.
That's me, Your Honor. I'm guilty.
Well, you're not only that, you're honest.
Oh,
You got to go back to Missouri. You understand that?
Missouri?
Yeah.
No.
That's what all the guilty folks are sending to Missouri. You're not going to go back to Missouri?
No, I can't say.
Where are you from?
Brevard Beach, Florida.
How long you been there?
About 30 years.
Trespass, failed to leave property upon warning. That's you?
Yeah, I never knew I was trespassed until they came up there and told me. I never knew it.
Let's see what you got here. Park hours, DUI, battery, intox, petty theft. What type of work you do?
I'm a chef.
You're a chef?
Yeah.
Where?
What?
Where?
Seafood restaurant, Florida Seafood.
Florida Seafood?
Yeah.
When was the last time you worked there?
Probably about a year ago. I've been disabled.
No, you're a retired chef.
Yeah, exactly.
Your bond is $500.
Can I just plead guilty to this?
No, not today.
Well, when do I have to go back to court then? I just want to plead
July
guilty and get it over with.
I know, you got a date of July 8th.
July 8th. What?
Judge, he's proceeding pro se.
I understand that. You don't want a public defender to represent you?
No, I mean, I was there. You know, there's nothing more to say. You know, I'm guilty of being there.
How much time you got in?
You know?
The date's wrong. Came in yesterday.
Are you on probation or parole right now?
No. Nothing.
Anyone threaten you or frighten you to end this plea today?
No.
Are you under the influence of anything at all affecting your clear mind?
No.
Where were you when you got this arrest?
Millennium Beach Park in Indian Harbor Beach.
You can't go there, right?
That's right.
Don't go back there.
I know.
We got 72 miles of beach. You can avoid that,
Okay.
right?
Right.
You need to go to the beach, go to Vero Beach.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Pleads guilty is adjudicated 2 days. Credit for time served 2 days. You got to pay court costs. You understand that?
Okay. How much is that? I mean, I don't know. Will I just come back here and pay it?
You got to pay the clerk of court, any clerk of court. We got one in Melbourne, we got one in Viera, and got one in Titusville.
Okay.
Normally you have 30 days to pay.
Okay.
I'll give you until the last working day of November to pay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Stay away from this park. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Okay.
I don't want to keep you here until July. We got more serious folks to keep. Yes,
Yes, sir.
state your name.
Willie Bernard Parker, sir.
How about David DeGrantz?
Oh, Judge, we'd have to continue him. He'd been removed from the courtroom for behavior problems.
Okay, we got Willie Parker, number 33.
And Judge, Mr. Parker intends to go pro se or higher.
Less than 20 grams. Mr. Parker, you got the violation of probation. They give you no bond. You understand that?
Judge, you're looking
That's
at
the
the
wrong
Parker.
one, sir. I'm not on probation.
Judge, you're looking at the wrong Parker. Several Parkers on today's docket.
Number 33 today, Judge.
Number 33, lewd or lascivious molestation. State, I need a factual basis. Tell me what the affidavit says while I got my name here. Is this?
Go as big as they could possibly be without record. Defendant is alleged to have committed lewd and lascivious molestation on a child under 12.
To refresh, Judge, that's, just hit search again there and it'll take you to today.
Here, right here?
Yeah, well, up top there, change your date to 17th. There you go. It was still up from yesterday, that's why.
Did it change or not?
Yeah, and now you have to select your name and then hit your search just
Oh,
like you
start
normally
over all
would.
over again.
Yeah.
We got Michael Jamal Parker. That's you? What's your name?
Willie Bernard Parker.
Okay, let's see what it says, Mr. Bernard Parker. Let's see what we got. Lewd and lascivious. Reference allegations on a child. Funded probable cause told and bond will remain at no bond. Public defender appointed. Complete stay away from any children under 18 years of age. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Judge, he intends to go pro se or hire attorney.
You're going to get your own attorney?
I'm going to try, sir.
Or we'll retain. Thank you. Hanson, Jeffrey Hanson. Failure to appear, sir, the judge put your bond at $2,000. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I cannot change that. I wish you well remains unchanged.
Can I plea out today?
Pardon me?
Can I just plea out?
I wish I can help you. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Ryan Jazzo.
When's my next court date, sir?
Tell him, please.
It's going to be July the 5th at 9:15 before Judge Garagos in Melbourne.
Wish I can help you, my friend. If I could, I would. Violation of county ordinance. Find the probable cause to hold you. Bond is $250. I'm going to reduce it to $150.
All right, can I plea out today, Mr.
I
Judge?
can't. I'm not taking pleas today, my friend. If not, we'll get out here by 5. We got a plea day, which is on Wednesday. We take pleas on Wednesdays. You understand that?
Am I scheduled for that Wednesday?
It's you and your lawyer. I'm appointing the public defender to represent you. I'm reducing your bond by half.
When is my next court date?
The court date is July 18th.
I gotta stay here till July 18th on an ordinance?
Unless your lawyer plead you out next Wednesday.
There's
There's no way I can play out on an ordinance right now.
Deputy, matter's finished. Simpkins, Joshua Simpkins.
Hello, my name is Joshua Simpkins, and I live in Melbourne, and lived there for about 9 years.
You got violation of bond condition, sir.
Yes, I do,
We can
sir.
double your bond or leave it where it is. I'm going to reinstate him on his old bond. You understand that?
I stayed there for 3 months, if that counts for anything.
Well, good luck to you.
But he is still in on those other bonds. This isn't actually kind of like in an underlying charge like the BOPs. They're being added like the BOPs now, so he's being held at no bond on that violation.
It's my home.
Are you
I had nowhere else to go.
RORing him on that?
On the violations?
Yes.
And then how about the underlying charges?
He still has those underlying bonds. He's still being held on those, well, he's bonded on those.
Well, I don't want to ROR him because he's not going to get any credit for that if I ROR him.
Right, on the violation of the bond condition, he's currently being held on.
I hope so.
I'll put him on $10,000 also.
Thank you.
If I ROR, you're not going to get credit.
What does that mean?
That means I'm trying to help you. That's what it
I know what
means.
an ROR is, but what do you mean I won't get credit for what?
I'm trying to help you. Let's put it that
I
way,
don't want
okay?
to stay in here for 6 months,
That's for sure.
that's for sure. I'll do anything.
But here's the deal. You were out.
I know.
And guess what?
I was sitting out front
Uh,
for the last...
Your case is over. Have a seat. We're not going to try the case today.
Thank you.
Gregory Vlad.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, my friend, on this happy afternoon. How are you today?
I'm fair to partly cloudy, chance of thunderstorms later.
This thunderstorms already started. You got to stay away from April Jones and Robert Gross. You understand that?
Yeah, I have no idea who they are, but yes, I understand.
Pardon me?
I have no idea who they are, but I understand that. I don't know them personally.
What type of work you do?
I'm an electronic contractor. I fix air conditioning, heating.
Uh-huh. Electronic contractor, you can install air conditioning?
Yeah, air conditioning, heating systems, you name it, water pumps.
You can do all that?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got a little problem here, my friend. You're charged with burglary of a conveyance and battery. Looking at your record, you got running up a little record, my friend. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Want to help you, but you're making it hard for me. Making it real hard. Victim are chasing the suspect. Arrived there, was able to locate the victim and her boyfriend, April Jones and Robert Gross. Reported that she and Mr. Gross were leaving the bar when they approached her truck, a blue Chevy. They saw a tan male wearing a red shirt. Both confronted the suspect, later identified as Vlad, and asked him what he was doing. Mr. Vlad alleged he was looking for his friend. Hiding underneath the parked pickup truck. Find it probable cause to hold in burglary of the conveyance, madam, $1,500 cash or surety.
State would ask to double the bond based on this history.
Battery, $750 cash or surety. Public defender appointed. Complete stay away from Jones and Robert Gross.
No return to that location.
All right, no return to that location. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat.
This is a release hearing. You're on to this next one.
Eduardo Zigane.
Name is Edgardo Zigne, sir. Melbourne residence for 20 years. Sir.
And this is what you said, madam?
It's a release hearing, Your Honor. It's number 45.
State has not filed.
File or ROR, is that where we are in this one? And so what's the state recommending now? You have not filed on him, you're waiting for some more information or what? What's going on?
More information.
We got a file or ROR, sir, you charge of aggravated assault and domestic violence. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All terms and conditions remain unchanged. We're going to send you home. You understand that?
Judge, he's got other things holding him.
Pardon me?
He's got other issues holding him.
As to this matter only. You understand that? Do not contact this person. Have to stay away from them. You understand that?
No contact with
The victim. Vasquez, Crystal Vasquez. Stay away. Don't call. Don't visit. Don't have anything to do with her. You understand that?
I understand, sir.
Because if you do, you're going to just make life a whole lot more miserable for you.
Thank you, sir.
They have not filed. Might very well be they wouldn't file. Why don't you just... Good. Take care. ROR as to this matter only, madam. That's what I wanted to enter. ROR as to this matter only.
Judge, Ms. Roush is here on another fugitive issue. I don't
Let's
think we
take
can
care of her
do that.
matter. Why not? Oliver, why not? 812. She likes to stay and watch, but we got to get her on her work. What's your name?
My name's Oliver Wynot.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What are you doing here? Where are you from? Virginia?
Well, I've been living here for the past year in Palm Bay.
What brought you here?
My grandparents let me stay with them for the past year.
Who you got in Virginia?
I got my dad, but nowhere to live.
Where's your mom?
She's in Fort Lauderdale.
And you can't go with her?
No, she's got kids and stepdad, and I don't really want to live with her. I've had a past with her that's not good.
So let me hear from Warrens.
Your Honor, we were contacted by a family member advising that he wanted to withdraw his waiver that he signed on June the 10th. He needs to understand that by withdrawing the waiver, you can sit here up to 90 days while the state of Virginia obtains a governor's warrant, and you'll be held without bond.
Whereas if he had the waiver, they will come and get him within...
Right, the control date for the waiver that he signed is June the 24th.
I just don't want to have the chance of going up to Virginia and then having to try to switch my probation back down to here and living, because this is the only place that I have to go. I have my car, I have a family down here and everything. I don't have anywhere else to live. So if I were to go up to Virginia, I'd have to somehow find my way back down to live with my grandparents.
Here's the deal. Listen to me. You're going to go to Virginia. The only question is, how quickly? Are you listening?
Yes.
Or you still want to talk?
I'm listening.
Good. You got some choices. Here are your choices. When's this pickup date right now?
June the 24th.
You know what date it is today?
Yeah, it's the 17th.
By June the 24th, they're going to come from Virginia and get you and take you back.
Right.
Next Thursday.
The way things stand right now. You understand that?
Yes.
We can change the matters and withdraw your waiver. You understand that?
Yes.
In which case, you'll come for him when?
We would set the first 30 days, and then at the end of the 30 days, we'd set another 60 days.
Work with me here. June 17, right? July 17. Then when else? August 17. Then another 30 days.
So there's nothing that I can do to...
You listen to me.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
September 17.
Yes.
So you can go back September 17 to Virginia, or you can go back next Thursday. Those are your choices. Now here's a third choice that you want. It ain't gonna happen. You want to get out of here, go back with your grandparents in Palm Bay. It's going to happen, but not before those dates. So you got to pick which dates you want.
If when I go up to Virginia, wouldn't I have to get my probation once again switched back down to Florida?
We cannot tell you as much as we would like what will happen in Virginia. We don't know how they operate. We don't know what they will do.
But when I leave Florida, does that cancel Florida probation? Does that, and I go back?
Can you help him with that?
Are you on probation for something else now here?
I'm on probation. I'm on Virginia probation, but on an interstate compact down to here.
For a different charge?
Yes.
Okay.
This matter here that you got to go on is a totally different matter. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're trying to mix up them. We can't do that.
I'm not trying to mix up the...
I can't help you any more than what I just told you. What would you like to do?
No, that's all right.
You want next Thursday or you want August? What do you want?
Yeah, I'll just keep the waive. It's okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else for you, Ms. Roush?
No, Your Honor.
You're welcome to stay.
And be excused.
Thank you for going out of order. More out of order, I should say.
Ms. Roush knows we're talking on we're talking raisin cookies, Ms. Roush. Nathan Broughton, that you?
Yes, sir.
Number 9.
I was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I live in Rockledge, Florida. I've lived there for about 13 years.
What brought you all the way over here from Albuquerque?
When I was about 8 years old, my mom thought it might be good for a change of scenery and moved with me and my stepdad. We came out here to Florida where he had family.
You like the scenery here better than Albuquerque?
I don't know, it's pretty beautiful in Albuquerque. It's a lot different. It's just a lot different. They're both beautiful. I like the beach though.
You got controlled substance without prescription, cannabis and drug paraphernalia. Let's see what you got here.
Judge, Mr. Broughton intends to hire?
Yeah.
You're going to get your own lawyer.
I'm not sure if I am or not right now. As for right now, I figured I'd just go for myself right now and then...
We'll retain, madam. You got a lot of drug issues here, my friend.
Yes, sir. I do have a job though. I'm an apprentice for a contractor. I was gonna continue that job when I EOS in September, and I was just hoping to keep my bond the same when I come to my EOS date, so I can bond out and continue my job and try to handle this from the outside.
Find it probable cause to hold him. Will retain. All bond remain unchanged.
Thank you, sir.
Next matter will be Medlin, Derek Medlin. Out of county, sir, they're going to come in 3 working days from St. Lucie to get you. Understand that?
Yes.
Have a seat.
Bond?
You got no bond. James Gray.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Mr. James Gray. How are you, sir?
All right. I think you remember my face, don't you?
Oh, boy, how can I forget such a face? That's an unforgettable face.
Yeah, I
But
know.
you got some serious charge, cruelty to animals. That's not a good thing.
Oh, no, I've already been sentenced for that.
And you're violating that sentence, so they put you at no bond. You understand that?
Well,
Violation of the community control.
Well, that's what I was saying. No, for the current one that I just got yesterday, I wanted to keep it either no bond or I wanted to try to see, since the state already pleaded out, already offered me a plea bargain for my old technical. I would like to see if I could take that plea now, if possible.
Can't take no plea now. We got one matter with you, and that's a violation. You failed to appear.
Oh, I'm out on bond for that. I was out on bond for that.
Yeah, you got no bond right now. Another day we'll deal with your other matters, okay?
On another day, deal with matters.
Can't take any pleas today for you.
Even for the old technical? For
Correct. Correct. Can't take any pleas. Okay?
All right, well, can I at least, what about the old bond? What are you doing with the old bond that I was out on?
You got no bond right now.
For both of them? For both of,
I only got one matters in front of me, and that's the only matter I got.
oh, there's two of them. There's two BOPs.
I don't have them in front of me. I only got one. Right, Madam Clerk?
That's correct, Judge.
Have a seat now, my friend.
All
We'll
right.
try to remember your face.
All right.
And
Have a
Judge,
good day.
He's already appointed.
Don't forget that face, Mr. Kennedy.
Okay.
We got number 14, Graven. Now we got number 17 and 19. Is that correct? What's your name?
David Hamill.
How are you, Mr. Hamill?
All right.
Judge, we have 3 cases, they're all on the same page.
17, David Hamill, failed to appear. Driving while license suspended. The judge set you at 1,000. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You got driving while license suspended. Another charge, number 18. Is that correct, madam?
That's correct.
Bond will be $5,000 cash assured. We got a non-support matter?
Judge, what's 500 on here? Are you increasing?
Yes, correct. 5,000.
Thank you.
Hey, can I say something, sir?
Just a minute. You got a non-support matter. We're going to release him on that, or when is he coming?
Going to release him per the schedule, and he has a hearing on June 20th.
Good. For the child support matter, you'll be released. You won't be held in here, but other matters are holding you.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
hear you now.
I pay $600 a month child support, and it's hard to get back and forth to work.
I understand that.
That's why I'm getting. It's not like I'm out partying, driving around. I'm going to and from work.
Okay. Anything else?
Is there any way you can make my bond lower?
Can't do that.
All right. Well, I guess then I get further behind on child support.
Have a seat.
Judge, were we appointing or addressing counsel for him, or was he?
Public defender appointed.
I don't believe I have an application for him, but let me look again.
Mr. Kennedy, you got anything for him?
We did one. I remember him signing the copy.
Let's hear you, sir.
Tyler Lammy, Merritt Island, 18 years.
Driving while license suspended. We're going to look at your record now, sir.
Okay, I have one question, Your Honor.
Let's hear you.
It's even in my paperwork. My wife is currently in DeLand at the Florida hospital with a blood infection that's from septic that could be deadly. If there's any possibility of an ROR so I can at least go see her, even if it's an ROR where I have to come turn myself in a day or two, I just want to see her just in case something does happen and be able to see her and my children.
Okay. You're out right now on community supervision and several charges. Petty theft.
Yes, and I have a bed. I actually have a treatment center waiting on me right now. I'm waiting on a bed from them. So I was trying to see if I could get ROR so I can go back to doing that. And
Yeah, you got a lot of things in the future. You don't have anything in the present.
well, I'm doing my community supervision and everything like that. It's just a driving unsuspended. It even says in my paperwork as far as my wife in the hospital. I just want to know if I could possibly please get ROR so I can go see her and then continue to do my community supervision and get that all done.
Find there probable cause to hold him. Public defender appointed, bond remain unchanged. Have a seat. Zachary Molendik.
Zachary Molendik, I'm 21. I've been in Florida for 17 years.
You had a failure to appear in domestic battery by strangulation. Your bond remains unchanged. You got private counsel, is that correct?
Yes.
You'll retain, madam. Murphy.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Nicholas Murphy, born and raised in Merritt Island, Florida, 28 years.
Grand theft. And grand theft. You got no bond. Why does he have no bond, State?
This says on here on the paper, Your Honor, I have a $2,000 bond on it. It also says on here that my place of birth was New York, which is incorrect.
Grand theft reduced to petty theft, trafficking in stolen property, false verification, prior arrest, grand theft, additional charges, defendant in Brevard County since 6/15. You're not getting the message. You can't steal stuff.
Yeah, Your Honor,
You're not getting the message. That's all you do? How old are you?
28, sir.
How much?
28.
Number 29, his bond will be $5,000 cash or surety. Probable cost to hold him. You got an attorney to pay the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, sir.
Next matter will be $5,000 cash and surety. 5,000 and 5,000.
Thank you.
Stay away from this location. You understand that? Don't go back anywhere near this place. You understand that?
Yes, sir. There's no way you can keep the bond at 2,000?
No, sir.
So I could,
Next. Frank Rejo.
Frank Rayo, Cocoa, Florida. For 15 years. I was, if I may speak,
Let's hear you.
I was hoping to get ROR because I'm a diabetic, and I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. If you need me, I can turn myself back into the court, so however you guys want to do it, but I just have a real important doctor's appointment Monday at about 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Take that into account. Defendant got in an argument with a victim. Was attempting by going into her room. When she went inside her room, the defendant locked the door from the outside. Lock is a latch that is located on the outside door. Upon my arrival at the scene, the victim was still locked inside the room, banging the door in attempts to get out.
Not 100% accurate, but I won't argue it.
about the case.
Defendant did not have a key, but the lock was self-locking once it was put in it. Tested the lock to confirm that the victim could not have been locked herself from inside the room. He turned the lock into the lock position. Kidnapping, is that what he's charged with? False imprisonment. Take a look at your record, Mr. Rejo. Soliciting, disorderly, possession, cannabis, stolen property, cannabis. Amy Dvorak, don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with her. Complete stay away. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
$1,500 cash or surety. Got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, sir.
Public defender appointed.
No return to that location.
Complete stay away, no return, leave her alone. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Is there any possibility I can do the OR or
No, it's not a possibility.
for $1,500?
That's what I did.
Okay, thank you.
Frederick Strickler.
How are you today, Alan?
DUI, violation of probation, judge said you had 5,000, you understand that?
Yes, sir. It was actually at 25, but I asked the...
Pardon me?
It was at 2,500 to begin with, but I asked the bondsman to revoke my bond because I was in here on another charge.
Okay, you done a good thing. Anything else?
That's it, sir.
5,000 remain unchanged. Have a seat. How about this matter with, you took care of this, right?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Take a 5-minute recess, everybody sit to your convenience, some refreshment, then we'll bring in the others who take care of it, right? Yes, sir. Okay, 5-minute recess.
Judge, can we go off the record, please?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You are almost off.